Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome back to the 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium in Ajman for Day 2 of the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. It's the Emirates Blues taking on Emirates Red tonight. Match number 6, both teams coming off losses, so this is certainly a must-win encounter for both. We have no time to lose. Shoaib Ahmed is in position on the sideline for the toss.
It's time to flip the coin for the game between two colours of the Emirates D10. It's Emirates Blues taking on Emirates Reds. For Emirates Blues, we've got their captain Aryan Saxena. Right in the centre, in the red, is Clint Birkinshaw, their captain. And on to my extreme left is the match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home side is Emirates Blues. Aryan is going to flip the coin. Clint, you'll call.
Heads. What is the call?
Heads is the call.
It is head.
Heads it is. So Clint, come forward. You won the toss. What do you want to do today and why?
We're going to bowl first. We had a look at both facets yesterday in both our games last night. Hopefully come back with lots of learning and we feel like we can restrict the guys today with our combination.
Yeah, 2 matches, 2 losses, but I'm sure you've taken a lot of positives from that first day. Also, how challenging is it to be playing 2 games on the same day?
Yeah, especially first, straight up in the tournament. But lots of learning. Hopefully we come back a percent better each time. It's a long tournament, so let's see how we go today.
Give us your team news.
Usman comes in, wicketkeeper batsman. He'll keep and bat. Otherwise, the rest are all the same.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Aryan, they're bowling first. Are you happy to bat first?
I wanted to bowl first as well, but I don't think so. Batting is not an issue over here because it looks like a flat wicket. Like yesterday, Sharjah scored 130 against us in the first innings, so I think it looks like a good toss to lose as well.
Yeah, now since you're saying, talking about the numbers, what do you think is a good score, especially considering your side?
I think above 110 or above 120 is a very good score, as we have a good bowling lineup, and I think we should be able to defend that as well.
Any changes to your playing 11?
Yes, 3 changes. Abdullah Salim comes in, Mudit comes in, and Onek comes in.
Well done, all the best.
Thank you.
Right, so the news from the centre is that Emirates Reds have won the toss and Clint Birkinshaw has decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. So news from the sideline is that Emirates Red has won the toss and, as we expected, are going to bowl first. Let's run through the 2 team lineups quickly for you. Abdullah Kayani, Akasha Tahir, the young under-19 fast bowler from the UAE. Ashwant Valthappa, Clint Birkinshaw, hard-hitting all-rounder. Danny Pawson, another hard-hitting left-handed all-rounder. Mohammad Salman, Kamar Hussain, Rashid Habib, Ronak Baswani, Udish Suri, and Osama Parkar is the wicketkeeper. And for Emirates Blues, Abdullah Salim comes into the side. Aryan Saxena, of course, the captain, is out there in the middle, opening the innings. And opening the innings alongside me in the comm box is Mohammad Rashid. Good afternoon, skipper.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. Well, it's going to be an interesting game. The Emirates Reds taking on the Emirates Blues. They won the toss, elected to field first. Good decision, I would say. Packed offside fielder Abdullah Gyani is going to start the bowling proceedings.
Yeah, the left arm orthodox power play specialist. And Aryan Saxena lofts him immediately. What an introduction. 6 runs.
Oh, that's a great shot. Not a good delivery to start with. But remember, that was the first delivery of the game. And what a great hit from Aryan Saxena. Just making sure that he puts in that flow. Doesn't try to overhit it. Look at that. Beautifully done. They had a fielder there, but he was backing himself to clear him. And boy, did he clear him quite easily at the end. 6 runs to start.
He has the gift of timing, this young lad. Very talented. But that is sometimes where he gets himself out. A bit too casual. Tries to play too many shots.
A good comeback there from Abdullah Gyani. Pulling his length back, bowling it outside off stump. And forcing the batter to go for that cut shot. He's got a packed offside field, like we said. So that'll help him bowl according to his field.
Nicely pushed through once again. And the mid-wicket fielder moving around smartly to keep it to a dot ball.
Well, this is where Aryan Saxena needs to do better. He's hit a 6 on the first delivery. The next couple of balls, the dot balls, not good. Needs to just rotate strike.
Oh, absolutely. It's not all about boundary hitting. But if you bowl poor deliveries like that, it's easy pickings for Saxena. Pushed away off the back foot, over the covers, 4 runs.
Once again, a poor delivery from Abdullah Kiani. Normally, he's very accurate, very precise with the line and length. But on that occasion, too short outside off stump, allowing Aryan Saxena to free his arms, open that offside. And he played it over those fielders. Good placement. Like you said, he's got very good timing behind him. That's a good shot. Once again, 10 runs coming in the first 4 deliveries of the first over. Good start for the Blues.
It certainly is. They're not singing the blues this afternoon so far. The captain has gotten off to a start. That's much better. The margin for error on this pitch is very, very low indeed.
Well, yeah, just needs to understand how the batter is playing against him. So he just needs to tuck him for room, and that will help him do that quite nicely. 10 runs nonetheless. Good start for the Blues. 1 more delivery to go in this first over.
Of course, there are 2 overs of mandatory power play and then 1 over of floating power play to be used before the 9 over mark. The deep square leg comes into the ring. Oh, good delivery to conclude. So perhaps honours even in the end. Abdullah Kayani, 10 runs conceded in the first over of power play. So it's going to be the captain of Emirates Red, Clint Birkinshaw, operating from the far end. Good pace, can swing the ball, hits the seam as well. An action-packed all-rounder. Can call him a genuine all-rounder. He bowls and bats equally well. And he will take the onus and takes the responsibility of bowling in the power play. It's going to be Yusuf Khan on strike. Nicely pushed and good fielding by Pawson. At mid-off, got around swiftly. We have seen when the ball is overpitched, it can be struck big.
Well, yeah, certainly he needs to make sure that he gets his length right. It's going to be Aryan Saxena once again on strike. 11 runs off the first 7 deliveries. Good start, I would say.
Yeah, Yusuf doing the right thing, feeding the strike to Aryan Saxena, who's already got the measure of the pitch quite quickly. A 6 and a 4 in the very first over of the game. Deep third and deep square leg. Pardon me, deep third and a long on in place. And Saxena has chipped it straight to extra cover. A good grab there by Ashwant Balthappa, using his entire frame to snaffle that one.
A big blow. I think the captain will have to make his way back. That was a good delivery. Not a good shot. Didn't really finish it well. Just probably wanted to chip it over that fielder. Didn't get it right. Bottom end of the bat. That's what he's looking at. And a good catch by Ashwant Balthappa. A wicket keeper by trade. So slightly easier for him to take those kind of grabs. Nonetheless, first wicket down for the Blues. It's Aryan Saxena, who's walking back after scoring 11 runs. 11 on the board for the Emirates Blues. 1 wicket down.
New batter coming in is Yash Sabnani. Nicely just guided down to deep third for a single. So Birkinshaw certainly getting that outswing in the air. And Aryan Saxena, he'll be desperately disappointed with that dismissal. He was looking good, was striking the ball well. Didn't really commit to the shot there, Rashid.
Oh yeah, just like I said, was trying to chip it over that fielder. We were talking about how good a timer he is, and that occasion, not very good timing, was at the bottom end of the bat. That didn't help.
Oh, a big shove coming in from Birkinshaw. Well, that was more like a rugby scrum rather than D10. And he is a big lad as well. It was young Yash who got the full force of that. All fun and games, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Good sportsman spirit all around we've seen throughout this tournament. So I'm sure he just wanted to grab the ball.
Yeah, make his presence felt in more ways than one. Oh, this is chipped in the air. Mid-on settling underneath it. And takes the catch. It's a double strike for the red captain. Akasha safely latching onto that one. And Yash will be desperately disappointed.
Oh yeah, big disappointment. Trying to manufacture a shot on a good delivery, not a good choice. Once again, another batter who's trying to go big from the very start. You need to settle down here. It's a T10 format, but you just need to make sure that you get settled in. Good catch taken by Akasha Tahir. Another wicket falls for the Blues. This is troubling signs for them. Yash Sabnani, one of two deliveries. Shot stay for him, checked out before he could check in. 2 wickets down, 13 on the board.
New batter coming in is Mohammad Shahdad. Good player, good striker of the ball, and a very sensible head on his shoulders. And they'll certainly need an innings from him this afternoon. Birkinshaw is on a roll. Excellent Yorker. And that's a superb over, especially in the power play. Emirates Blues 13 for 2. Well, it was looking very promising in the first over when Aryan Saxena started with a 6 and a 4. But since then, it's just fallen apart a bit towards the quality swing bowling of Clint Birkinshaw.
Yeah, we did think that it was a good start for the Blues, but that has completely changed in the second over by the captain himself, bringing himself on and picking up those 2 wickets. Now trouble for the Blues. They've got some batting to go. Rayan Khan, they've got Zainullah Zain, and I think Harshit Seth can bat a bit as well. So they've got some middle order power, but these two need to make sure that they build a partnership and get those runs coming in quickly.
And watch out for Abdullah Salim as well. Very clean striker of the ball, the young lad. Danny Pawson will be operating from the pavilion end. Also a good medium pacer as well. Gets that swing in the air. Nicely tucked around the corner by Yusuf. It will be interesting to see his approach. Whether he'll be looking to counterattack or just occupy one end.
Well, there'll be a lot of responsibility on his shoulders for sure. He's a batter who can really make you pay when he stays there out there. These two need to make sure that they get settled in first. That's important. Keep rotating strike. Don't try to look for too many boundaries at the moment. Once you've played out 5 or 6 deliveries, then you can start looking for the gaps.
Yeah, it was only Asif Khan that looked in good touch on this pitch. Everybody else has struggled. Down the leg side from Pawson, we saw it was a slow start for Fujairah with the bat as well. And even the Sharjah batters, apart from Asif Khan, nobody really played that fluently. So the new ball does assist the bowlers a touch.
Oh, Asif Khan is a different species altogether. You can't compare him with anybody out there. And he showed his class tonight. Played some wonderful hits.
Lovely drive from Shahdad. Just stepping into that one very nicely. But now that the field is spread, those boundaries will be denied.
Yeah, just have to, like I said, keep rotating strike, wait for those loose deliveries. Make sure you don't lose out on those loose deliveries. You get boundaries of them. That will give you confidence and that will keep moving the scoreboard as well. And that's what you need to do when you're 2 wickets down early on.
And the floodlights are kicking in here in Ajman as well. Well, that's a very rash shot from Yusuf Khan. We were just talking about how he needs to apply himself, and he's just gone across the line. A hint of frustration from the young batter.
Well, that's exactly what you don't need to do. Don't let those dot balls creep on. That will create that extra bit of pressure, and you'll probably try to go for a big shot, and in doing so you can lose another wicket.
Oh, top edge over the keeper, and very fortunate it landed in no man's land. All of a sudden he's just looking to hack across the line. That's not the right idea.
Well, it's all that dot ball pressure, isn't it? A good over from the captain, previous one, Clint Birkinshaw, and now Danny Pawson continuing with those good deliveries, not allowing them to get boundaries. That will always make the pressure get up to the batters.
All going according to plan for Emirates Red so far. Early wickets and keeping a lid on the scoring. Oh, that's a lovely punchy drive from Yusuf. Runs here. Should be at least a couple. Good fielding by the cover sweeper. Good technique on that roll, and got the throw out quickly to keep it to 2.
Ronak Maswani is a good fielder, and that's what you'll see from a lot of these youngsters. They'll put in those dives, they'll make sure they field well, catch well, and I think that's where you can give your bowlers that extra bit of support as well. And Yusuf, well, that was a brilliant shot. I think he needs to play those kind of shots, proper cricketing shots, not go over those hoiks and across the line shots.
Edge then taken. Well, we sensed that it was coming. Anytime the delivery was back of a length, he just wanted to pull across the line. A feather edge to the keeper, and Danny Pawson has struck.
Well, the trouble keeps on continuing for the Blues. Another wicket falls. Inside the third over, they've lost 3 wickets. That was a good delivery. He was getting some shape as well, Danny Pawson, and that one just got that extra bit of bounce to take the outside edge. Yusuf, one of the key batters for the Blues, makes his way back. Run ball 7 for him. 3 wickets down, 20 on the board.
Broadcast and streaming and OTT partners of the Emirates D10. You can watch it live and exclusive on the FanCode app in India, Sports Eye on YouTube and Facebook for the rest of the world, and in Pakistan and the MENA region, get that Myco app absolutely free of charge to download. You can live stream the tournament there. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production for the Emirates Cricket Board, and they've been regular partners in bringing these D tournaments to life.
Oh yeah, and we are coming live from the 7 Districts Malek Stadium in Ajman. Another very beautiful facility. It's a wonderful ground. We've seen the pitches do well, and the player dugout, well, that's one place to be as well. We've got a gym in here as well. Ahmed was on the weightlifting routine.
Yeah, just trying to build up these guns. They're looking a bit like pistols right now. Akasha Tahir, former UAE under-19, very skillful young fast bowler. Had a long road to recovery, but it's wonderful to see him back in the circuit and competing at the highest level. Well, starts off with a full toss. Not put away, not maximized by Shahdad. And in the end, they've only taken 1.
Yeah, you get that sometimes. I mean, to defend Shahdad, I thought they'd lost too many wickets so far, so he'll not try to go big on those deliveries. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. Look at that extra bit of that kick he gets off the surface. That's what deceived Yusuf, and also not a good shot selection. He was probably trying to go across the line. Not a good choice there.
And once he plants that front foot, he is just stuck in that position, and that's why he struggled to get to the pitch of the ball, just throwing his hands at it, trying to flay the ball. Rayan Khan, stylish left-hander, coming in at number 5. And look at that shot of authority, pumped down the ground for 4.
What a brilliant start for Rayan Khan. I was just thinking he's got very big shoes to fill, and straight away he's put in a beautiful drive over the bowler's head. The timing was superb, placement excellent. It was so pleasing to the eye. Look at that, absolutely wonderful. No effort whatsoever. A couple of bounces and off she goes into the boundary ropes. He's the son of Khurram Khan, the legend from UAE, so obviously he'll have all that talent behind him.
A full toss put away behind square. Very smart batting there. He knew where the gap was patient and just manipulated the ball into the gap for 4 runs.
Did that brilliantly well, didn't he? Just moved across, shuffled across, and made sure that he gets it in the gap there. It's lightning quick outfield here at the 7 Districts Malek Stadium, and as soon as you cross that 30 yards, it's always going to be a boundary. Another good shot from Ryan, very intelligent.
Well, he's grown like a weed since I last saw him. He's at least grown half a foot. Can barely recognize him. I was actually surprised to see him. He was just playing age and junior cricket just about a year or so ago. And he's really... Now I'll have to look up when I'm doing his interview here. He certainly looks around 5'10", 6 foot plus. So filling out nicely. And he's always had that gift of timing. So he's looking good this evening. Let's hope he gets a big score. Meanwhile, Akasha, he's been a bit wayward in this over so far.
He doesn't have that confidence, not running in very confidently. Normally, he is very precise with the line and lengths. He's bowled a couple of full tosses tonight.
Oh, that has been drilled uppishly. Good work there by Birkenshot. Extra cover just dipped in front of him. And the ricochet off the stumps. Well, you know, Rashid, I'm going to go on a rant now. This is a big pet peeve of mine. Why are you penalizing the fielding side for a good action? Why is a direct hit ricochet costing you runs?
Well, that's how it is. You can't seem to change that.
No, I do not accept this explanation, Rashid. I want an answer.
Well, I'll come back to you. I'll really need to think about that.
I need to send an appeal to the MCC itself. We need to fix this rule.
Well, before that previous shot, I thought that was a catch.
Yeah, looked pretty touch and go close there. Oh, brilliant Yorker from Akasha. Pace on and saw Ryan shifting in the crease and just followed him. So in the end, they've taken 12 off the over. So momentum gained here by the Blues. 32 for 3. Well, there you can see it was a slow start to the game. Aryan Saxena promised but couldn't quite deliver. Yusuf and Yash just didn't get going. But so far, Rayan Khan looking in good touch, has struck a couple of crisp boundaries. And we know Shahdad is that experienced player at number 4.
Yeah, very important partnership, this one for the Blues. They can probably set it up for somebody like Abdullah Salim you were talking about. He can come in and play as the finisher. But talk about the Reds, very disciplined bowling. Just one extra so far in 4 overs.
They've done a really good job. They've made the Blues earn every single run. It's going to be Danny Pawson to continue from the pavilion end. Bowled a good over. And we saw getting that variable bounce, getting that ball to misbehave off that hard length. Let's see if he can continue with that plan. Lofted in the air, mid-off, backpedaling and just over him. Well, Clint Birkenshot, the ball seems to be following him tonight.
Yeah, just over his head. Just about cleared that fielder, Rayan Khan. He got that momentum when he came down the track. And didn't get it from the middle of the bat, but still had enough on it to clear that fielder. Good thinking there from Rayan. He saw that mid-off was inside the circle. Wanted to get that boundary over him. Not the case. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. That's hit really well. Is it going towards the boundary? Long on cuts it off. Once again, no timing.
Yeah, just when it's in that hard length area or back of a length, all the batters have struggled to time the ball. But when you overpitch, the drive shot is well and truly on. So Danny Pawson very smartly, not bowling full at all to Rayan. But I like that Rayan is trying to play as straight as possible. Now they've pushed the mid-off back as well onto the fence. That's allowed the square leg to come in. A slower delivery, very nicely executed by Pawson.
Yeah, that was a good delivery. Once again, back off length. Just rolling his fingers over there. And Rayan was beaten quite early into the shot there. He probably wanted to target that square leg region where they just brought the fielder in. Not the right choice. I don't think he should go across the line. He's been playing well down the ground. Just continue doing that.
Oh, pitched up and just moving away. This is great variations coming in from Pawson. Previous delivery was a leg cutter that just gripped. This time pace on going across the left-hander. Nicely bowled.
Yeah, very good bowling. He's mixing up really nicely, Pawson. and making sure that he doesn't let Rayan get any more runs off him. Just 4 runs in the first 4 deliveries. That's very good in a T10 format.
Pick up shot towards square leg. And because he's in the ring, it will be runs. And they will pick up 2. This is very intelligent batting from Rayan. He's just a teenager himself. But wherever there's a bit of a gap or the fielder is in the ring, he's exactly targeting that region.
Yeah, he's trying to do that. Just make sure that he plays it in the gaps whenever he's playing in the air. Like you said previously, he was playing really well down the ground. So making sure he plays as straight as possible.
Drilled through the covers, a good stop. That was firmly struck. And just managed to get a hand on it. Rayan, yeah, frustrated. He didn't get a boundary, but he's batting beautifully. Emirates Blues are 39 for 3 at the halfway stage. So taking a look at the bowling scorecard. So far so good for Emirates Reds. But they have only used 4 bowlers so far. How will they progress in the game? Let's hand it over to Mudassir Ali, who will be joining Ali Yunus in the comm box.
In a strong position here, Reds bowlers doing an extremely good job. In comes Rashid Habib, good use of the feet and manages to put away from that long off fielder. 1 bounce, 4 runs, looking good. Rayan Khan moves to 22 of 12 balls. Joining me, let me introduce you. It's Ali Yunus.
Very good. I actually got excited looking at this talent. Very good batting. Great use of the feet and the area that he chose, right towards the right of the fielder.
Using the feet, coming down the ground and finds the maximum. The first ball going for 4, followed by maximum.
Now you see what got me excited. It's his style of batting, it's his intent and the technique that he possesses. Beautiful batting at this young age. It's not easy playing against experienced bowlers, and he's doing it with some ease. The clarity in his mind, the thought process, pretty clear, and the skill behind it.
Rayan Khan's father played for UAE, former UAE national team captain Khurram Khan. The tall lad doing wonders with the bat for Blues.
I'm sure he will be watching this game and will be very proud of his son, the way he has delivered. We've been talking about it. These are not easy conditions, quality sides. It's a slow, low pitch, and coming here and standing tall for his team at this young age, it needs a lot of skill, temperament also, a bit of flamboyance also in him, and he's delivering also. That's a good combination of everything that Rayan has got, and UAE's got a player to watch out for.
But the other batters were struggling. He's fighting like a warrior here. Rayan, the young Rayan Khan, moves to 28. Giving company is the Shadad, who has been busy by taking those singles and running for his partner. So they are on a recovery mode here, but good to see the youngsters coming up and showing some responsibility. With those couple of runs on the previous couple of deliveries, score moves to 51 for the loss of 3.
Yeah, it's very heartening to see 2 young batters playing against quality bowling, experienced side of Reds, and the intent is pretty clear. That's what I like about this youngster, Rayan. He's not looking threatening, is not scared of this bowling, rather I would say, because we know Rashid is experienced, left arm spinners. Look at that, as you were saying, very young side. You can just tell by their faces, all baby faces, in coming here at Ajman, playing at a bigger stage. It's great learning. I don't care about the results. I don't care about what happens in the end. It's all about exposure, and they're doing well at the moment. 6 overs gone, 52 for 3.
young team and they have a young coach, Nile, working really hard with these youngsters. And rightly pointed out by you, it's not about winning and losing, it's all about the visible progress and how you're going to work on your skills as you progress in your career.
And they're showing results. Previously, I think they've improved on their performance from yesterday. At least Rayan is looking good, 30 of 15. And he's looking good also. Look at the way he just times it. Beautiful, going on the back foot quite quickly. Beautiful shot. Very impressive batting. Continues as he dominates this big side of Emirates Red. And the ease Mudassir is doing it. That's the best part.
And he's showing everyone that shorter format's not about hitting the ball hard. You can also get those runs by using the timing. Excellent placement from young Rayan Khan.
And he hits them hard, very hard, flat batted it. This is excellent. This is very impressive by Rayan. I don't think so. I've seen any young player play this with this authority. Even we have witnessed Asia Cup under 19. But let me tell you, this boy is the most impressive left-hander that we have seen so far. Since the time I've come in UAE, for UAE, I think he's looking really good. It's not easy playing T10 cricket. But what a talent, what a player, what a way to do it.
Short innings, but he has been very impressive. 38 of 17 balls. Using the feet. Lucky escape. There was a chance for the wicket-keeper, but survives Rayan Khan.
When you're brave, you do need some luck. And he did. This one was cleverly bowled. That's why I said these are clever bowlers. These are experienced bowlers. Pitched up, very lucky. Not just stumping, but he could have easily been bowled. But surviving this scare from Ronak. But nothing taking away from his abilities. 39 of 18. Wonderful runs.
Good use of the feet. There's protection in the deep. Running hard the first run. But excellent work coming from Pawson. So at this stage, Blues might be thinking to go beyond that 90. Anything between 90 and 100. It will be a very good respectable total.
Absolutely. They should get it. If Rayan stays, they can well go until 110. Because now we see him using that long handle. He's going after everything, which he should, because he's been there for 18. Always bowled him. Just when we were praising his abilities to go big, he's lost his wicket. But we cannot really blame him for this shot, because he had to go big. He had to score maximum runs for his team. And in doing so, he lost his wicket. Good bowling, stump to stump, quicker one. He wanted to go big. Well, he'll learn.
It was a need of the hour. Trying to go big. Misses the line, but what a knock. The youngster has been very impressive. 5 fours and a maximum for his 39 of just 19 balls. A good partnership comes to an end. Blues 62 for the loss of 4. So the new batter, a youngster Abdullah Salim, joining Shahdad. 62, they have lost the man who was getting the bulk of the runs, Rayan Khan, back in the hut. A good over from Ronak.
Straight away, heaved it. There is a fielder. One bounce to the fielder. It's very important that these two continue that momentum that he has provided. 7 overs gone, 63 for 4. Rayan Khan, the showstopper at the moment. All eyes are on him, and he knows it that he's on screen. This is how he lost his wicket. Too full for that shot, I believe. He should have looked it to play over extra cover or long off. Would have been a better choice. But at this young age, he's only there to learn. He'll play cricket, he'll get better. He'll play against quality opponents, he'll get even better.
This is the first time I'm watching this youngster. He has been very impressive when it comes to the shot selection. Apart from that ball where he got out, he played brilliantly. He knows he is on screen.
And why not? It's his moment. He can enjoy. He's impressed us all. So yes, it is his moment. He must enjoy this moment. Coming back to the live proceeding, 63 for 4. Emirates Blues looking to finish on a high. Momentum is important. Edge it, field up. Not even trying. I believe there was an opportunity. He just did not go for it.
It was Suri. He has that ample of time. Needed some kind of effort. But good field placement. Having a third man at the boundary rope, that too in the 8th over. So the captain back in the pace of Akasha.
And the movement too. He's bowling with good pace and he's getting the swing to away from the right-hander. Okay, a slower one, picked up, beautifully played with just one run. This is what we have seen in this tournament. Batters looking to go towards mid-wicket, pre-planned shots. Maybe that's where the learning needs to be done. That's where players like Rohan Mustafa come into play. They can learn from his experience, play the ball on its merit. Somebody like Asif Lala, because what we have seen, batters pre-planning the shots that they're going to go after the bowling and go towards that mid-wicket cow corner area. Yes, I agree that they get that maximum force behind it, but you got to still play the ball on the merit. If the ball is leaving you, you got to look to play over extra cover mid-off. Look again, pulled. No one there, one bounce and over the ropes. This one was alright, it was there to be hit. And he's got the result too.
He knows the fielder was inside the 30-yard circle, and a good looking shot, a much needed boundary from the blade of Salim. A bumper, well managed, tall, young boy Salim getting better of Akasha, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Yeah, if you have to bowl at that length, you need to have a fielder there at deep square leg. Because if he's going to look to pick it up from outside the off stump, 8 out of 10 times he will top edge it. This one was lucky that there was no fielder. Now he's making some changes. The fielder, even the mid-wicket fielder, has come into at square leg. Maybe the plan should be bowling outside the off stump. Yes, outswinger played. Fielder is there, but at long off, 1 more run added to the total.
Good to see these youngsters are not afraid to play those big shots. Abdullah Salim, Rayan Khan hitting those runs for the team. A good fight back after losing those quick wickets. Both the teams looking to open their account in this tournament. Emirates Reds playing the 3rd game, lost 2 games on the day 1. Wherein Blues, they're playing the 2nd game of this tournament and looking for a couple of points here.
I believe Reds have played good cricket. Overall, if you look, the results might not have gone their way. Oh, it's not gone far. Oh, there was an effort. Oh, this was a good effort. We'll have to look at the signal of the umpire. Was it off the pad? Was it off the bat? Leg by is given.
A good effort coming from the wicketkeeper, but no bat involved. Full marks should be given to Parker for putting that extra effort, and Akasha mixing up his deliveries. Yep. Wanted to be cheeky, wanted to play that scoop shot. So just a single.
The modern day cricketer. He likes playing these scoops and the paddle sweeps, all sort of different shots, innovation. This is what cricket is all about at this level. Ball him! Straight delivery, Yorker length, beautifully bowled, and that's what you expect from experienced campaigner like Akasha. He'll get them right most of the times. 1 more time getting the better of Salim.
Anticipated that fuller delivery, Abdullah Salim, but somehow misses the line. Was shaping up to go big. Slight swing, beating that edge of Salim, and strikes Akash on the very last ball of his spell. So 1 more wicket going down. So Abdullah Salim managing just 7 of 5 balls. Blues 71 for the loss of 5 after over number 8. So 8 overs 71 for the loss of 5. The batting power play has been taken. The signal coming in from Akbar Ali. And in comes the experienced left-arm orthodox Abdullah Kayani.
Yeah, beautiful bowling by Akasha. The previous delivery, the way he got the wicket. I think the point I was actually making the previous over when we were talking about is about the technique. Is about playing the ball on its merit. That actually didn't happen from Salim. As Abdullah came in for second over, he has to go big. That's probably the intent. So let's have a look at the wicket just for the explanation. That's what I was thinking. The ball is moving away. Look at that. But he's pre-planned. He wanted to go towards mid-wicket. There is no balance. There is no pace. All he had pre-planned it. Just wanted to go over mid-wicket. That's not going to happen against quality bowlers. They're not going to let you play these shots. This one again. Good bowling. Very good bowling. Quicker in pace. Good length also. So you got to learn. This tournament is all about learning. So if you don't learn, if you keep on repeating the same mistakes, it's not going to help. Just like that. It's simple. If you have to go big, you have to have a strong base, cover the line and swing. But if you don't do any one of part correct, you are going to lose your wicket.
Connects well, but there's a protection, the long off. And they have that advantage. Go back home, watch the game, and they can work on their techniques. Rightly pointed out, almost 70 or 80% batters we have seen throughout this tournament. They're just targeting towards that leg side, wanted to generate that extra power on their shots. But this is a poor shot selection, I would say.
Absolutely. You just cannot pre-plan cricket. Look again, similar, same shot attempted. Now all these big players, big franchise players, if you look at their batting or if you look at their batting style, they've got so much variation in their batting. They've got so many shots, go-to shots. If you bowl them outside, they will reverse sweep you. If you bowl them full, they play you over extra cover or point area. But over here, what I have seen since yesterday is batters only looking to go towards mid-wicket area. Somebody like Asif Lala or Rohan yesterday. Full toss, pulled away. There is fielder. Has it gone straight to him? Yes, no celebrations. No celebrations, but he's got the wicket. He did not even know. We didn't even know. It went straight to the fielder. Good wicket to have. 6 wickets down. Abdullah gets Shadad.
Trying to go big over that fielder. Just using the wrist and finds the fielder. Salman. He dropped a couple of chances yesterday, but this time a well-judged catch taken. Abdullah Kayani strikes in his second over. Muhammad Shahzad struggle comes to an end. 7 of 11 balls. Blues 75 for the loss of 6.
$75 for 6. The momentum shifting towards Reds. 7 more deliveries to go. Let's see how many more Emirates Blues can get from here on. Young side, but they got to score some at least runs that can challenge the Blues. The Reds, in fact, they are giving away some easy runs. That's poor bowling. After doing so much hard work, he's given away a bye and a wide 4 runs. So 5 in total.
The over which was looking good and in the favour of Reds. Now suddenly it looks like an expensive over. 9 runs. Free runs have been conceded by Abdullah Kayani.
Disappointed he surely should be. He just wanted to bowl a quicker one, shuffled across and no chance for the wicketkeeper.
The final ball of the 9th over. It's a good comeback after going for that 5 extra runs. Still a better over, I would say. Wicket and 9 runs from the second over of Kayani. 9 overs done. Blues 80 for the loss of 6.
This is how the wicket fell. The idea was right, but no force, no connection, just wrist work. And the fielder was well placed at mid-wicket on the circle. The last 6 deliveries, Mudassir Ali, how many can Emirates Blue get from here on?
I think around 8 or 10 runs. They need to touch that 90 mark, go beyond 90, give something for your bowlers to defend. It's Clint Birkinshaw, the captain, to bowl the final over.
Slower one, picked up beautifully, all the way, yes, it looked like a 6 when he hit it. Although there was a fielder interested, but he timed it so beautifully well that it carried towards that mid-wicket boundary for a 6. Good shot by Harshit.
Maximum number 45. We are in the day 2, match number 6. A good looking shot from Harshit. And hope you remember him.
Absolutely I do. I do remember him for his left arm spin, not his ability to hit such long 6s. Great batting. And again, this is better. Through covers, 1, look for 2, not getting. Yes, he's running back. Yes, he's coming back. Oh, great running. Great running between the wickets by Harshit. Umpire might have a look at it, but I think he's made it. It was good game awareness, great aggression shown by Harshit, and great fitness also. It went straight to the fielder, but he knew it. That's the beauty of running the first one hard. You can make the second one easy. Better throw, forceful throw was required. Have a look at that. Oh, touch and go. Very close, but I think he's made it. He's made it. Great running. Yes, he has.
I was talking about getting 8 or 10 runs. They have got 8 runs. The very first 2 balls of the final over. A good hit to start the over, a maximum, then running hard for those couple of runs. Looking good, Harshit.
Definitely. 88. Can he just get a couple of more 6s? I know I'm asking for a little too much, but it can happen. Can he get his team to 100? That's the question. Pulled up, pulled. There is a fielder just over him. This will run down to a fine leg boundary. Oh, good effort. Good effort in the end. Couple of runs for Harshit. There's a chance at non-striker. Chance. Direct hits are always dicey. Mudassir thinks he's out, but it doesn't matter. What umpire thinks will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. There was always the 3rd run, but Harshit wanted to keep the strike, wanted to go big. Final over, you need to trust your partner, Uneb. He can also get you those quick runs, but he has some other ideas. First of all, a good effort coming in from Khayani, putting that extra dive, saving a run. Now, look at the smart thinking by the wicketkeeper. Direct hit. Are always the batters are in trouble.
Yeah, they'll have to slow down a little. With this angle, umpire might not be able to judge it perfectly. But yes, as you said, very smart work by the wicketkeeper. He actually knew. But first, let's have a look if the fielder did not touch the skirting. That's the first thing that umpire is going to check. All those SOPs to be followed. He's done well so far. They'll have a different angle to it. They're waiting. Maybe have a look at it from the other angle. This will help. Good effort. He ran all the way. And that's where he dived.
You also need to know when to put that extra dive. A brilliant effort. For me, I think he has saved that run.
Absolutely, Mudassir, 100%. There shouldn't be a problem here. He's done a good job. Great commitment shown. It's all about commitment at this level. Still waiting for the decision of the 3rd umpire.
Now they are checking for that run out. Smart thinking by Parker. Hitting that non-striker end. Did he make that? Short of the crease. So wicket going down. But it has been a poor effort. I would say Harshit should have gone for the 3rd run. In the process, Uneb needs to walk back. This is the advantage you have when you have the technology in place.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he should have taken the 3rd one. Because Harshit was looking good to hit. And he was connecting them well. But it all happens. He wanted the strike, 88 for 6.
The problem is, if he doesn't get the run in the next delivery, then you are the culprit here.
Definitely. Oh, it's in the air. But away. But away. Definitely away. 4 runs he will get. Oh, it's a lucky boundary. Oh, it's a lucky boundary. He will take it. He will take anything, everything. The way he's connecting, the luck is on his side. It's working for Harshit.
The experienced Clint Birkinshaw going for runs. The youngster not afraid to pull Clint Birkinshaw. Lucky runs, top edge. And a much needed boundary.
Yep, great swing of the bat. Even the edges will carry. That's the name of the game. He has to go big. He did and got the boundary. Again, Clint picked up again. Has he connected it well? Is there a fielder? Oh, again, he just reached there but could not quite hang on to it. And batters come back for the second. It's all working for Harshit, I tell you, Mudassir.
16 runs so far in this over. Inching closer to that 100 mark. They were in a bit of bother. But what a cameo he's playing for his team. 18 of just 7 balls.
Beautiful inning, beautiful inning. Just what the doctor ordered for the Blues. The momentum. Last ball, slower one, picked up and played it in the gap. 2 runs he should be able to get quite easily. He does quite easily. That's a good cameo in the end by Harshit. He's remained not out on 20 of 8 deliveries. It was an expensive over by the captain, the last one. And Emirates Blue will be a happy team from where they were to where they are now. 98. They lost 7 wickets in 10 overs.
On top of that, they have got that momentum in this favour. 18 runs coming from the final over of the first innings. A good fight back from the young boys of Emirates Blues. Harshit unbeaten on 20 of 8 balls and 98 for the loss of 7. They have managed in their allotted 10 overs.
Absolutely, it was his inning that gave them the momentum. They will be definitely disappointed because at one point they were looking all good. Let's have a look at the batting card. 10 runs for Aryan, 39 for Rayan. I think he was the pick of the batters. Got to have your eyes on him. He looked really good. Salim also looked good for his 7 runs. But it was the inning of Harshid, 20 runs of 8 deliveries in the end that gave them the momentum and took them to 98 runs in their 10 overs.
The bowlers doing a good job for Reds. These two knocks, Rayan managing 39 and Harshit unbeaten on 20. A much needed impetus have been provided by Harshit at the end of the innings. And talking about the bowling of Reds, 6 bowlers have been used by the captain. Pick of the bowler, the captain himself, Clint Birkinshaw, picking up 2 wickets but going for 18 runs in his last over. 2 overs 21 runs. Khayani also bowled well, 2 overs 19 and a wicket to his name. Danny Pawson, Akasha Tahir and Ronak Waswani sharing a wicket apiece in their kitty. 7 extras helping Blues to post 98 in their allotted 10 overs for the loss of 7. And looking at the highlight, they started off really well. Couple of boundaries. The first over of Khayani, they started with a maximum, then followed by boundary. Was looking good. The captain Saxena then came in Birkinshaw and straight away got that wicket. And this was the time Blues were finding it hard. The wickets going down at a regular interval. Birkinshaw started off really well. So was the Pawson. It was Yusuf Khan trying to go big. Then came in Walthappa managing. In fact, it was the Rayan Khan. He played a brilliant knock, 38 runs. He took on Rashid Habib, getting some quick runs in his over. The best part was the use of the feet. The right time using the feet and also finding the gap. And this was the wicket. The right time Ronak Waswani getting better off Rayan Khan, the informed Rayan Khan. Then came in Abdullah Salim, managed a couple of boundaries. This was a beautiful delivery from Akasha to get rid of Khayani. Shadad tried his best, but it was clearly not his day with the bat. The last over, it was all about Harshit getting those runs. Though they have lost a wicket, but they have managed to get 18 runs. They started the over with the maximum and Harshit in the process remained unbeaten on 20. They ran hard the last over, getting a couple of runs. This was the top edge, going for the 4 runs. So a good comeback. They have posted a respectable total on board. We'll dive into short break. Once we are back, Reds will be looking to go beyond that 98. They needed 99 runs in their allotted 10 overs.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. Emirates Blues taking on Emirates Red. It's a target of 99 for the Blues, led by Rehan Khan's excellent knock of 39 of just 19 deliveries, and Harshit Seth with an excellent cameo, 20 of 8. Not much to write home. Apart from that, it was an excellent, disciplined bowling effort by the Reds after winning the toss and electing to bowl first. Clint Birkinshaw, the leader of the attack, went for a bit of runs in his second over, but 2 for 21. It was a decent effort overall, 1 wicket apiece for Abdullah Kayani, Danny Pawson. Akasha Tahir bowled really well, 2 overs, 1 for 19. And Ronak Vaswani only given the sole over, but did pick up a wicket and went for 11 runs. So it's over to the Emirates Reds batters. Target of 99. It's going to be Qamar Hussain and Mohammad Salman. Both wicket keepers by trade, funnily enough. Qamar especially is a hard striker of the ball. And he's in decent touch as well. Mohammad Salman, a sprightly, busy cricketer as you would expect a glove man to be. And they need to maximize the first 2 overs of mandatory power play. They need to get ahead of the run rate, ahead of the required run rate. That is always something that puts the bowling side on the back foot. And you see the man marking out his run-up, Hazrat Bilal, capped by the UAE. Excellent fast bowler. A lot will depend on his set of 12 balls if he can deliver those early blows. So Emirates Reds, they've done half the job pretty reasonably. Bowled well. Now it's over to the batters to step up. Harshit Seth looks like left arm spin to start the proceedings. Batted beautifully, coming in late. It's not easy to strike the ball clean here at the 7 Districts Malek Stadium, especially under lights when the ball tends to skid. We have seen that behavior throughout the day. Anytime you bowl in the middle of the pitch, it's quite unpredictable. Ringfield on the offside, and there is a long on and deep mid wicket in place for Harshit Seth. Has a beautiful drifting armour. Watch out for that one. So here we go. Run chase underway. And immediately first ball. That drifting armour has struck. Qamar Hussain has been cleaned up for a golden duck. A dream delivery from Harshit Seth. And a dream start for Emirates Blues with the ball in hand. Beautiful bowling. Just keeping that diagonal seam, getting that ball to drift in sharply as I welcome Shoaib Ahmed into the comm box.
Well, what a great first ball to be bowling. Harshit said he's excited, he's enjoyed that, and why not? A wicket on the very first ball, and he's brought Emirates Blues back in the game with that wicket. Yes, not enough runs on the board, but the perfect start for the Blues in this game in the second innings. Qamar Hussain, who scored runs for Reds prior to this, will have to go back on a golden duck. It's 0 for 1.
New batter coming in is the burly left-hander, Danny Pawson. Clean striker of the ball. And Harshit Seth is having a dream day out here in Ajman. Runs with the bat. First ball wicket. Can he run through the Reds' top order and really make this a nervous run chase? Smacked hard down the ground, but there is protection, so the Reds are finally underway.
A very good shot to start off from Pawson. He's been promoted up the order, and that is because Qamar was undone with that beautiful armour, that arm ball, and jubilation for the young left arm spinner.
Yeah, UAE under 19 Harshit Seth, so he certainly has that caliber. Bowled him again! Right through the gate. This time it's middle and leg. Disaster for the Reds. Mohammad Salman also gone for a golden duck.
Well, this is poor batting from Salman. Yes, that ball was excellent, but you should expect that kind of delivery from Harshit, who's riding high on confidence. Got that first wicket of Qamar, and now a similar delivery closer to the middle and leg, and He played all over it. Absolutely ordinary shot selection, and he'll have to walk back now.
Well, this match has certainly come alive thanks to Harshit Seth. Disastrous start for the Reds. 1 for 2. So the captain arriving at the crease a lot earlier than he would have expected after 3 legal deliveries. Disastrous start for the Reds. And they are both teammates at club level, now representing the state sides. Let's see if that chemistry can come through, much like yours and mine, Shoaib.
Well, yes, I hope that for the Emirates Reds' sake, they can build a partnership here. Not a huge target that they're chasing, a target of 99, but they've lost 2 men already in this battle. Oh, that was another good delivery. Some bat onto it. And a narrow escape for Clint Birkinshaw.
Fabulous bowling here from Harshit Seth. Those drifting armors have proved so deadly. Look at that movement, that curl in the air. And he's judged the line and length to perfection, making sure they land within the stumps. First the off stick of Qamar Hussain, then the leg stump of Mohammad Salman. This time Clint Birkinshaw pushes it towards that wideish long on region for a couple. But you can certainly see that drift, that curl is creating a lot of problems here, Shoaib.
Excellent bowling. That wicket again. You can watch that again and again. This time flatter, quicker, and down the leg side. Some more runs as freebies from Harshit. 2 more will be added to the total.
Yeah, getting a bit carried away there. Needs to mix it up, needs to bowl that delivery that perhaps goes as a topspin delivery, maybe some extra bounce. But so far, he's certainly put his side in the box seat. It will require a big effort here from Pawson and Birkinshaw. Ringfield on the offside for the left-hander. Long on and deep mid-wicket in place as well. And smartly turned into mid-wicket. They're going to push for 2 here and stick to 1. So successful first over for the Blues. 6 for 2.
Like that, please. That one there. Coming good, Leicester. Coming later more.
So it's going to be Bilal sharing the new ball with Harshit Seth. Let's see if the youngster... Oh, pardon me, it's Hazrat Bilal. Well, he's not as young as he used to be, that's for sure. Oh, full toss and taken! Toe end of the bat and he stuck his bit out. It's another first ball wicket for an Emirates Blues bowler.
Well, what's happening here? Emirates Reds are losing the plot and falling like a pack of cards. The wickets have been falling just randomly, and this was another soft dismissal from Danny Pawson. It was a full toss delivery, was surprised by it, a very lazy shot, and has just chipped that back to Hazrat Bilal, who's done well to hold on to that in his follow through. And as you rightly mentioned, a wicket on the very first ball. That will do a world of good for Emirates Blues as Danny Pawson is walking back after scoring 2 of 3, and Emirates Reds now are 6 for 3.
Ashwant Balthappa, capped by the UAE, stylish, elegant left-hand batter. Well, he needs to deliver on that class and caliber. Absolutely disastrous start for the Reds with the bat. Down the leg side.
Wow.
What a wonderful take by the keeper. Incredible stuff.
That's very well done. Look at the amount of distance that he covered diving to his right, and then the best part of it was that he went with both the hands and then reached out with one hand and managed to hold on. So excellent keeping behind the stumps.
Spectacular stuff indeed. And of course these two were teammates together for the UAE, Hazrat Bilal and Ashwant. So Hazrat Bilal should have a clue on how to bowl to Ashwant. And he's doing that back of a length. Slamming that ball into that hard length area. And now the floodlights are well and truly kicked in here, Shoaib. The ball is nipping around.
It's not going to be easy. We saw, especially with Harshid, the way he got the ball to move in the air with the arm. Hazrat Bilal also does have the ability. Let's look at that wicket again of Danny Pawson. A very lazy shot, and just was surprised by the fact that it was a full toss. And Hazrat Bilal, well, he's enjoyed that wicket.
Yeah, not the greatest delivery he's ever bowled in his life, but that was a great cotton bowl. Oh, that's a brute of a delivery from Hazrat Bilal. Look at that movement away from the left-hander.
Well, the ball is shaping away and doing all sorts of tricks, Hazrat Bilal. That was another good delivery, and asking the right questions. Emirates Reds are well and truly on the back foot now. That target of 99 is suddenly looking like 130 since they've lost 3 wickets. Look at that again. Just a brilliant ball to bowl to a left-handed batter. That creating that angle and the ball shaping just that little bit and beating the edge of the bat.
Sensational bowling here from Hazrat Bilal. He's getting this ball to talk under the lights. And smart batting from Ashwant. Just needs to weather the storm. Pushing for 2. And he's a tall lad. Those big strides will get him through in time. So off the mark.
Now just tucked away towards the onside, and gets to what they need to do now is survive out there in the middle for at least a couple of overs. Not worry about the runs. Just make sure they don't lose any more wickets. And then try and take it from there.
Well, the next 2 games are going to be very interesting. If the ball keeps hooping around under the lights. 2 more exciting matches to come at the Emirates D10 this evening. Firm flick. Great effort there by the mid-wicket fielder. He slowed it down a touch. And that will make all the difference. Good slide coming in from Yusuf to gather the ball. Good commitment in the field.
Yeah, very well done. Oh, good cricket overall. Not a bad ball. It was on the middle and leg and nicely flicked away by Ashwant Balthappa, who looked confident playing that shot. And Yusuf at mid-wicket first dives to his left, and then it was a full stretched dive and has certainly saved a run or 2 for his side. Kept that intensity on and never gave up. Excellent fielding from the youngster Yusuf.
Outstanding stuff there. Only 3 runs conceded so far by Hazrat Bilal. A good over. And oh, the keeper, well, he got half a glove on it. But the sheer pace of Hazrat Bilal has seen that ball fly away to fine leg for 5 wides. Very expensive now.
A poor delivery from Hazrat, especially to a left-handed batter. That's not the line you would want to bowl. Tried to use his shoulder and bend his back on that delivery. Did manage to get good carry and bounce and pace, but the direction was not all that great. Good try from the keeper, but that was never going to be enough. So 5 more runs added to the total as Emirates now move to 16 in the second over.
And we saw how costly those extras proved to be for Fujairah in the earlier game. Looks like it could be the same for the Blues if they don't pull the socks up here. Hit in the air and taken but dropped. Well, Harshit Seth, how could you put that down at mid-off? He finally puts a foot wrong in this match. Ashwant gets a life. And how costly will that prove to be for the Blues?
Well, a simple catch dropped. That ball was a good delivery, a sharp, short delivery. It was easy for Harshit. Never got his eyes on the ball till the last moment. That's what the coaches tell you. You get your eyes off the ball and the ball bounces off your hands. So a lie for Ashwant Waltapa after 2 overs. It's 16 for 3.
Well, that's a very sorry looking batting scorecard so far for the Reds. 00224. That must be a dialing code for some country. We'll need to Google that as well. Mr. Shahid, our director, I'm sure, will be busy on his smartphone finding out. But Clint and Ashwant desperately need to build a partnership here. A swing and a miss from Clint as Unaibur Rahman. Hustle and bustle kind of a fast bowler. Skiddy has a very quick arm action. But conditions are certainly favourable for the fast bowlers right now. It's a new seed under the floodlights here in Ajman. And if they can get their line and length right, I think they will be in business. Unaib, exciting young talent. Bowls at good pace, hits the seam. Wicket to wicket. Edged. Is it edged? Big appeal, but it has been turned down by the umpire. But Clint Birkinshaw, you can sense the pressure. He's not playing the ball on the merit.
Yeah, he's lost partners and now the onus, the responsibility is on him as a captain and as a batter to take Emirates Reds to 99. They've done well to restrict Emirates Blues to that total, but you can't be throwing away your wicket here. That ball was outside off. A wild swing from Clint Birkinshaw was nowhere close to the ball, and Unaib felt that there was an edge.
A bit of a glare to Birkinshaw as well. This time he's crashed it over the covers, and it's a sweet connection. A humongous 6.
That's a very good shot from Clint. Although it was again away from his body, he still managed to get enough connection, and the timing on that shot was sublime from Clint Birkinshaw. He's managed to get it right from the middle, slashes, and the ball sails over the point region for 6.
Well, Unaib just getting carried away. Needs to compose himself. He doesn't quite have the speed to blast away the batters like Hazrat Bilal can. He'll need to rely on his accuracy and getting that ball to move off the surface. So that should settle the nerves for Birkinshaw.
A bit surprised to not see Harshit bowl his second over. With the new ball, he bowled really well. A slower delivery. That's a very, very good delivery. Well disguised by Unaib, and Clint played that shot at least 50 minutes earlier than the ball reached to him.
Yeah, great back of the hander from Unaib. That's what he needs to rely on. Being unpredictable. Still a decent over, to be fair. He's only conceded the maximum. Take a look at his action. Good composed run up. Keeps his eye on his target. And nice follow through as well. A good repeatable action there, Shoaib.
Oh yes. He's got his basics right. Unaib, again, one of those under 19 young cricketers who played a lot of domestic cricket. Was away for a while. Haven't seen him around. But good to see him back in action.
Yeah, he had a bit of a groin injury he had to recover from. And this time, Birkinshaw has lofted this. Over long on. It's a towering hit down the ground. 6 more.
Yeah, the idea was right from Unaib to bowl another slower delivery, but it was too close to Birkinshaw, and he was not afraid to play his shot, waited for it, and then goes bang towards the long on. And it's got the distance and the elevation.
Fabulous hit once again. He's dealing in maximums. That's for sure. That bat in his hand is looking more like a log. Smashing it to all parts. So Unaib, he's been expensive in the end. Crushing cover drive. But straight to the fielder. So he's certainly going at the ball really hard. Striking it clean. 29 for 3 after 3. broadcast streaming and over-the-top partners of the Emirates D10 2023. You can watch it live and exclusive on the FanCode app in India, the Sports Eye channel on YouTube, and the Sports Eye Facebook page. And in Pakistan and the MENA region, you can watch it on the Myco app, absolutely free of charge to download. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 production. Wonderful venue, wonderful visuals, and some wonderful cricket and wonderful company in the combox as well. I'm talking about myself. By
Of
the way.
course. Of course.
So Mohammad Shahdad coming into the attack. Bowls a bit of quickish wrist spin. Long off, long on, back on the boundary. Oh, big appeal this time. And Akbar Ali, well, he motioned with his left hand. I had a feeling that the dreaded digit might be raised. I think he just jammed the ball onto his pad there. A positive start here for Shahdad. Lovely loop, great angle, and a big inside edge. Very, very close. If he can bowl those 6 out of 6, he will certainly be in business here, Shahdad. And a slog sweep from Birkinshaw. Towering hit. 6 more. Well, this man is taking no prisoners tonight. Whenever he connects, this ball is sailing out of the park at will. Look at that clean extension. Got that big front foot out of the way. Drives the ball hard. And that was always going to be half a dozen. It's gone way, way back. So he's playing a mini blinder here. Shifting the pressure onto the Blues bowlers. And Shahdad, well, it wasn't a bad delivery by any means. But he is under the pump. Oh, that's missed everything, including the bat, including the inside edge, including the stumps and the keeper's gloves.
Yeah, another good delivery from Shahdad. The wrong one, which was not read by Clint. As you can see, the ball turning in and just brushes the pad, but the impact was outside off. So a good call from the umpire, and it was missed by the keeper as well. Very close to the off stump. Now he bowls one slower and away from Clint Birkinshaw, who's managed to get a single, and that's all he'll get. But he's got 7 runs of the over, so a small but a very important partnership brewing between Ashwant and Clint.
Yeah, he's a very awkward customer to face. Shahdad bowls off the wrong foot. You don't see the ball coming out cleanly out of his wrist. He bowls from behind his forehead. Plus, it's that weird kind of wrist spin. Not easy to put away. Nice pull through mid-wicket, but should have found the gap there, Ashwant. He'd be frustrated. He is only picked up a single on that one. That should have been placed in the gap for 4 runs.
I think the shot was good. Just the placement could have been a bit better. You need to be aware of your field placements, and Ashwant on that occasion just found the fielder. Will only be a single, as you mentioned now. Last ball coming up. Short ball hit straight down the ground. That's a very good shot. We're talking about placement. This is perfect placement from Clint. Over the bowler's head. No fielder ever is going to stop that. He gets 4.
Well, he's playing a fabulous knock here. 26 of just 13 deliveries. Chock-a-block full of boundaries and sixes. It was a drag down and dead straight over the umpire into the side screen. 41 for 3. Well, Harshit Seth, like you mentioned, Shoaib, first over was spectacular. 2 wickets, but not coming back into the attack. And perhaps that was the tactical error that the Blues have made here.
Oh yes, I think that is a big error that they've made. They should have continued with Harshit Seth. Another wicket or 2 for him would have definitely dented Emirates Red's run chase. Now what this has done is that it has allowed Clint Birkinshaw and Ashwant to settle. I don't know if keeping him for another spell was the best idea from Blues. They don't have enough runs on the board. However, he's come into bowl now. And this one's been played. That's a very good shot from Ashwant. It was just down the leg side, but still have to get them away. And Ashwant has done really well to place that towards fine leg for 4.
Outstanding execution of that lap sweep. Look at how fine he played it. Almost behind the wicketkeeper. That short fine leg was very straight, but even then couldn't get around to it. Brilliant shot from Valthappa. And now Harshit is under pressure. Not sure why he's coming around the wicket to the left-hand batter. And they will just nudge that away for a single now. So the pressure has been reverted onto Harshit now, conceding that early boundary.
Yeah, Harshit is more comfortable bowling to the right-handed batters. That's what we saw. He got the 2 wickets in that over. Both were right-handed batters. As soon as there's a left-handed batter, Ashwant, he's struggled to bowl in the right areas. However, it's going to be Clint now. But he's well set. He's played 13 deliveries. He's got 26 runs. Just needs to mellow down here. Do not give a wicket, because that will be a moral victory for Harshit.
And he's doing exactly that. Smart batting from Birkinshaw. Just tap and run. They are ahead of the rate currently. And as long as Birkinshaw is out there, Ashwant is striking the ball cleanly as well now. It should be smooth sailing. Oh, this is sliced in the air. This could be a catch. The deep mid-wicket fielder, Abdullah Salim, he didn't attack the ball at all. Not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, just late off his blocks. Didn't anticipate the ball, and it is a matter of seconds where you need to react and anticipate. If you don't, you miss out. That's exactly what happened.
Lovely.
This one's going down leg. It's hit the pads, but they'll still scamper through for a run.
They need to show a lot more conviction in the field here, the Blues. Because right now it's looking like good batting conditions. Both batters are relatively well set. 50 needed of the next 5.1 overs. Oh, another misfield. That is sloppy to say the least. 2 runs gifted. 50 raised for Emirates Reds at the halfway mark. 51 for 3. As there's going to be a double change in the com box, as I hand it over to Mudassir Ali and Mohammad Rashid to take you through.
So 51 for the loss of 3 after 5 overs. Ashwant Valthappa and Clint Birkinshaw building up a partnership here. The captain's knock coming from Clint Birkinshaw, 27 of 15 balls. A poor ordinary delivery from Zainullah has been punished. What a knock he is playing for his team. They were in a bit of bother losing those 3 quick wickets. Came in Clint Birkinshaw and doing wonders with the bat. A poor start for Zain. This ball slipping out of his hands and full advantage taken by Clint Birkinshaw. And the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Joining me for the first time in this game, it's Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid.
Good evening, Mudassir. Thank you very much. Good recovery here for the Reds. 51 for 3. Oh, that's a good delivery, but what a super shot. He's brought in that slog sweep, and I think that will clear the distance by quite a margin. Into the second ground she goes. What a good hit from Clint Birkinshaw. He's turning it on for the Reds.
He has the liking to go big towards the deep mid-wicket and targeting the young Zainullah, going down on one knee. Good pick-up shot. Very strong lad. Easy picking, dealing in maximums.
Oh, that was a superb hit. Just made sure that he didn't hit any of the spectators.
So captain leading from the front here. Quickly moves to 37 of 17 balls. Good to see some dignitaries coming and enjoying this game. The third game of the day. It's a big one. Ajman will be taking on Abu Dhabi, and as of now, Reds are in a strong position thanks to their captain, and giving him support is a young Ashwant Valthappa. The left-hand, right-hand combination working nicely in favour of Reds, and they have lost that ball The damage has been done by Clint Birkinshaw, and I would request Rashid to say,
New balls, please. Well, that was a good hit from Birkinshaw, putting pressure on the youngster. Only bowling his first over, and he realized that he needs to put pressure on him early on. That's what he's done so well. Starting off with a boundary and then hitting him for a big maximum. 10 runs of first 2 deliveries. 61 for 3. Now they're chasing 99 runs. And I think the way Clint Birkinshaw is going, he would want to chase this as soon as possible. But I still feel if Blues can pick up a couple of wickets, they can come right back into this game. Who tries to go and fetch that from outside, but gets the bottom half of the bat. Only a single.
and Blues are themselves to be blamed here. The fast bowler Bilal bowled really well. Harshit said putting down the chance of Ashwant Walthappa. And after that, he has been very calm and collective when it comes to singles and rotating the strike. Now 37 needed of 27 balls.
Well, that's a better delivery, but a very smart shot from Ashwant, like you said. He's been given a chance, and since then he's made sure that he doesn't take any risks. Just feed strike to Clint Birkinshaw at the other end, who's batting really well. 38 of just 18 deliveries. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Emirates Reds.
Even in the shorter format, you need to have that partnerships going on. It's not easy for the new batter to come in and get those maximums. Better delivery, not afraid to give that flight, offering Birkinshaw to go big, getting some turn.
Absolutely, the partnerships are important. That's a good delivery. The wrong one there, probably just turning away from Birkinshaw on that occasion. So it's a 57-run partnership, and that's what you need. Another good delivery to end the over. He's made a good comeback here, young Zain. But the damage was done in the over. 6 overs done, 63 for 3.
Bowling right arm around. हाँ बोल दिए.
Well, looks like it's going to be Naib to continue. 6 overs, 63 for 3. They need to break this partnership, the Emirates Blues, and they need to do it right now. Ashwant Walthappa on strike, 14 of 11 for him. Starts off with the delivery down the leg side. Excellent wicket keeping once again. He saved a certain boundary. Not a good delivery from Munaib.
The wicketkeeper has been kept quite busy behind the stump with the fast bowlers. An excellent job. Wayward delivery to start this. Look at that effort coming in. The timing has been brilliant, putting that extra effort.
Yeah, big jump towards his right. Gets a hand to that. 65 for 3 after 6 overs. Emirates Reds are in the driving seat as long as Clint Birkinshaw is out there. Outside off stump. I think that's a good delivery. Is it? No. Very tight call there from the umpire. I thought that was right on that line, but the line belongs to the umpire.
Touch and go. Razik Khan thinks it's not a legal delivery. A wide has been given. So feeling the pressure.
Spectators coming to the ground. That's good to see. And enjoying themselves as well. Meanwhile, Munaib needs to make a comeback, and a good one. He's leaked 2 runs without a legal delivery in this over so far. Oh, that's a better delivery, and he's bowled him. What a comeback by Munaib. Gets that big wicket of Clint Birkinshaw, who was looking like he'll take the game away from the Reds, but is this the opening that the Blues were looking for?
Couple of wides. Clint Birkinshaw not trying to go big. Want to take that single. Ball just coming into him. Hitting the pads and then went on to hit the stump. Just got carried away, the young boy. He got excited. He got that big wicket. Big wicket going down. Clint Birkinshaw. Quick 38 of 21 balls with the help of 4 sixes and 2 fours. A much needed breakthrough has been provided by Unaib. 66 for the loss of 4 Reds.
Well, it's going to be Ronak Vaswani, the left-hander, makes his way to the middle. Not too much pressure on him because Clint Birkinshaw has hit some good runs here and made sure that they get close to that target they're chasing of 99. These two youngsters need to make sure they get this partnership going and get those runs. It's going to be Unaib Rahman once again coming around the wicket to the left-hander. That's been clipped towards the onside. They'll be looking for 2. Ronak is quick between the wickets. Oh, I think that could have been close. That would have been really close had it been a clean pickup and a good throw.
Off the mark. Look at that tap, and they have gone quickly for the first run, putting that extra pressure on the fielder. In the process, a fumble, and they have got that second run. Clint Birkinshaw, last batter to get out for Emirates Reds. Until he was going big, he was going hard, he was getting those runs. All of a sudden, he thought of that single. Unluckily, got out.
Yeah, I think that was unlucky. But that's the kind of a chance, that's the kind of a sniff the Blues were looking for. Now can they make the most of it? 33 of 23. Slower delivery, that's been played well. But straight to the fielder. It's the captain. There was no one backing up, which is why he didn't go for the throw. And the Reds pick up another run. This is a comeback time for the Blues. Clint Birkinshaw on your screens. He's the last man dismissed. Played a handy knock for his team and got them right back into this game. Remember, they were struggling when he got out there. They lost quick wickets. That's the delivery. Ricocheting off his pads into the stumps. And that's a big wicket. Now the Blues need to make it count in their favour. They've taken 4 wickets. They've got 2 new men out there. Build the pressure. All those dot balls on the body of Ashwin Waltappa will only be a single. Good comeback by Unaib after bowling a couple of extras, those wide deliveries. And now he's bowling really well.
Now he has been warned by the on-field umpire Razik Khan. Just landing in the danger area. He has got that big wicket. Clint Birkinshaw, who was looking good to take away the game.
Yeah, that was the second warning on running on the pitch. There you go. Let's have a look. Where does he land? Oh yeah, very close to that. Oh yeah, he does. He does go into that danger zone. And that's the second time he's been warned. So he'll be taken off. 29 of 20 deliveries. A couple more deliveries to go in this over. Good delivery. Now he's changed his angle so he doesn't go onto the stump, onto that danger zone. And the Reds dealing in singles now.
They're just looking for that 1 or 2 big shots. Sensible piece of batting after losing Clint Birkinshaw. Now trying to hit hard. And Unaib has been warned a couple of times by the on-field umpire. What a game this lad has. Making comeback after an injury. Akasha bowled really well.
Yeah, very talented young lad. All smiles now. Meanwhile, Ashwin Waltapa on strike. 15 of 12 for him. Slower delivery that's been drilled down the ground towards mid-off. They scamper through for a quick single to end the over. 7 done, 72 for 4. Well, that's the bowling card. Wanted to see this. What are the options the Blues have? Hazrat Bilal has got an over. And Mohammad Shadad has an over to his name. And so does young Zainullah Rahmani. But I don't think in the last 3 overs we'll see too much spin. But he hasn't used any other bowler so far. So Hazrat Bilal will definitely bowl 1 over. I'm not sure about Shadad or Zainullah Rahmani. Now this is the question the captain will have to answer. Who does he go to? That 1 over will be bowled by Hazrat Bilal, which might be the floating power play. They haven't taken the floating power play as yet. So that will go to him. Aryan Saxena coming into the attack. I think he will bowl 1 over here. And if he bowls well, he'll continue to bowl the 2nd over as well. But he's a spinner. So this can be slightly difficult for the Blues. They've given away 12 extras as well. That's something they need to rectify. First delivery, Aryan Saxena up in the air, away from the fielder who makes a mess of it, and that'll be a boundary to start. That'll be a pressure relieving shot from Ashwant Waltapa.
This is what they were waiting for in the previous over. Une, they're shown that respect now. The first ball coming down the track, nicely managed. And poor effort from the fielder helping Reds to fetch that boundary. A good start to the over.
A brilliant start. That's the kind of start they wanted. 23 of 17. Ashwant Waltapa would want to make the most of this over. That's a good delivery, I think. That's a very good delivery. On your screens is Akbar Ali, the umpire, giving a smile. I think that was very close to the tram line, the wide line. Once again, continuing with that delivery outside the off stump. They'll pick up a couple of runs. That misfield will allow them to pick up 2 runs. 21 runs of 15 deliveries required. 76 for 4 at the moment. The Reds goes downtown, but I don't think he's got a good connection, has he? Oh, I think he did. Was from the bottom of the blade, but still had enough power to take it for a boundary.
Hitting right in between the 2 fielders, long off and long on, no chance. One of the safest zones on this field to play those shots. So got 10 runs in the first 3 balls. Cut hard on the back foot, well fielded Hazrat Bilal, but lightning quick Ashwant Waltapa and Ronak Waswani.
That was a very good effort from Hazrat Bilal, stopping a certain boundary there. And I think this move to bring himself on has backfired for the captain. They've gotten some very easy runs of him. It's a run-a-ball affair at the moment. 16 of 13 deliveries. Oh, I think that was a catch. Hazrat Bilal, as he missed out, and they complete the run as well. He's going to go to the TV umpire, but I think Ronak has made it.
The last 3 overs and they started to feel the pressure here. The boys, Emirates Blues, quite few fumbles in this over. An awkward bounce, well done by Bilal. Now taking that quick single. Basics are right. Ronak Waswani dragging the bat, and he made it with ease.
Yeah, stretched himself quite a bit. And made sure that he dragged his bat like you mentioned. That'll be a single to end the over. 8 overs done, 84 for 4. That's the batting card for the Reds. They had a terrible start. Both the openers not able to convert golden ducks for both of them. And then Denny Pawson also left early, but it was Clint Perkinshaw with that innings. 38 of 21 runs, and Ashwant Waltapa still out there. 27 of 18 who have made sure that they get Reds back into the game, and now they're controlling this game. 2 more overs to go. They need 15 more runs in 12 deliveries.
An all-important over. Very interesting to see whether it will be experienced Hazrat Bilal or the captain will be opting to go with a spinner here.
Well, I think it's going to be the floating power play. Mandatory now. So it's going to be Hazrat Bilal. Yes, there you go. Razik Khan with the signal. Floating power play comes in. 15 runs required for the Reds. Can Hazrat Bilal pick up a couple of wickets here and put pressure? That's the field for you. Packed offside field. Mid on, mid off in the circle. Square leg and third in the on the boundary rope, I think. That's a fine leg. And a square leg. A deep third, beg your pardon. And a square leg in position for Hazrat Bilal. Ashwant Waltapa on strike. Is it? I think it's Ronak Vaswani on strike. Shot mid wicket, mid on, mid off. All inside the circle. Ronak Vaswani on strike. Oh, what a delivery. Cut him into half there, Hazrat Bilal. Ronak Vaswani just trying to make room for himself to go through the offside. And Hazrat Bilal has followed him. Good delivery. Excellent delivery to start this over.
This is an all-important over for both the sides, wherein Bilal will be looking to give away just 3 or 4 runs and at least give 10 runs for the last over for the bowler to defend the target. Just following the batter, going past the leg stump. Good take by the wicket keeper.
Yeah, Mudit Agarwal, the wicket keeper. Now it'll be interesting to see who bowls. I mean, whatever runs Bilal gives in this over, who's going to bowl the last over? So that is something they need to be careful about. It's a no ball. Hazrat Bilal has bowled a no ball. Oh, that's criminal at this stage of the game. And it's going to be a free hit.
This is the last thing to give away an easy run. Hazrat Bilal bowled brilliantly throughout this game. What mattered was to bowl this penultimate over, give away just 4 or 5 runs. But now Ashwant Waltapa has that free license. They have taken that single. It will be a free hit. Ashwant Waltapa on strike.
That's a good delivery. Very good comeback from Hazrat Bilal. Not giving anything away to Ashwant Waltapa.
Becoming quite interesting here in 7 districts Malek ground, match number 6. Reds chasing the target of 99, 12 needed of 10 balls, need wicket here. Hazrat Bilal to Vaswani, flick off the wrist, ball just clearing that fielder. Maximum the right time from the blade of Ronak Vaswani, using that extra pace of Hazrat Bilal.
Yeah, that was a superb shot from Ronak. Just helping it on its way. Not a good delivery to start with on the pads. Down the leg side too, full as well. And look at that flick coming in from Ronak. Just placed it perfectly. And the pace of Hazrat Bilal takes it all the way for a maximum. That's a very, very important maximum. Now 6 runs required of 9 deliveries. Doesn't matter who bowls the last over, because it's all done and dusted now.
Now he can smile. Pawson. 93 for the loss of 4.
Oh, better delivery. That's a very good delivery. Just taking off. Kicking in. Got that kick as well on that delivery. 6 of 8. Looks. Look at that. Beautifully done. And not a good shot from Ronak Vaswani trying to go across the line again.
The damage has been done already by Vaswani. These are the overs where you need to keep the ball away from the batter. Coming into Ronak, couple of deliveries ago, and rightly punished by Vaswani, sending Bilal out of the park. Now the equation shows 6 runs of 8 balls.
Important delivery this one. Needs a wicket. That's a good shot. That's an excellent shot. That'll run away towards the boundary. Oh yes, it will quite easily. What a shot from Ronak Vaswani, timing it perfectly and getting the placement right as well.
Using that pace of Hazrat Bilal, just waited and opening the face of the blade, goes past the diving point fielder. It's all done and dusted. Just a couple of runs needed for Reds from a strong position. Blues, they just gave away this game.
Oh yeah, I think they were in a very, very strong situation at the start of the innings. They picked up 3 very quick wickets. Since then, it was Clint Birkinshaw. Don't take anything away from him. He's played a gem of a knock to make sure that they win it quite comfortably at the end. Just 2 runs required. Last delivery of the over. Another very good placement from Ronak, just placing it towards the onside to pick up a single and level the scores. 9 overs done, 98 for 4. The Reds need just 1 more run. Aryan Saxena, last over. That's played really well through the covers. That'll be 4 runs and that'll be the writing on the wall. The game done and dusted. Emirates Reds winning this game by 6 wickets. What a fabulous knock from the captain Clint Birkinshaw. A boundary hit from the blade of Ronak Vaswani to end the innings.
So 2 needed and finishes the business in style. And good to see on the previous overs final ball, Ashwant Valtappa taking that single, and he wants Ronak to finish the game, and he finishes the game in style. So they were in a bit of bother, but Emirates Reds off the mark in this tournament after losing their back-to-back games on the day 1. They have got couple of points and a good win against Emirates Blues.
Yeah, first win for them in the tournament. That'll give them the boost that they require. Some good bowling in the first innings, and then they're off to a terrible start, I'll tell you that. They lost 3 quick wickets, but it was Clint Birkinshaw with that fabulous knock to get them right back in the game. Ashwant Valtappa and Ronak Vaswani completing the chase with quite an ease. And I think this is going to be back to the drawing board for the Blues to work on their mistakes. They bowled a lot of extras, I thought, and didn't really take their chances when they were given some. Ashwant Valtappa was dropped early on in his innings as well. That might have changed the course of the game, but not to be. It's all in the past now. Reds winning it quite comfortably at the end. Let's have a look at the batting card for the Reds. Like I said, terrible start for them. First ball ducks for both the openers, Kamar and Salman, and then it was Danny Pawson who was taken out of the equation by Bilal, the cotton bowled Clint Birkinshaw. What a knock he's played. 38 of 21 deliveries. That's the knock that changed the game completely. Ashwant Valtappa was unbeaten on 28 of 19. Ronak Vaswani 21 of 11. 13 extras helping them to get to those 102 runs in just 9.1 overs.
The bowlers started off really well for Emirates Blues, especially Harshit Seth. Couple of overs giving away just 15 runs and 2 wickets to his name. Bilal also started really well in the first over, getting a wicket, but all what mattered were the penalty made over from Hazrat Bilal. He gone for plenty of runs and helping Reds to get those 2 points. Unaib Rahman bowled brilliantly, 2 overs 22 and a wicket to his name. Other 3 bowlers, Shahzad, Ramani and Saxena, they struggled to find a wicket, and 13 extras not helping the cause of Blues at the end. It was just a matter of time. Reds took 9.1 overs to go beyond the target of 98.
Well, it was that 4th wicket partnership. Look at that 60-run partnership that helped them really to get to that total quite easily at the end. And that was a quick partnership. That's how the innings panned out. Delivery beautifully done by Harshit Seth. He got both the openers, that in-dipper, the famous in-dipper from him. And then look at that. Easy catch for Hazrat Bilal. And since then, it was Clint Birkinshaw and it was Ashwant Valtappa. Both of them forging that partnership. Clint hit some wonderful, lustrous hits down the ground, and that slog sweep that he plays so well. Didn't spare any bowler Mohammad Shadad, young Zainullah Rahmani, even Harshit Seth was taken for some runs. That was a good shot from Ashwin Waltapa. He played his part as well, but that was the over that changed everything. I think it was young Zain who was taken for quite a few runs. Munir was brought back into the attack and straight away he produced that wicket, but Ronak Vaswani and Ashwin Waltapa, they played a very mature knock towards the end and make sure they didn't give away their wickets and chase down those 99 runs with quite an ease. Well, that's the match summary then. Match number 6, Emirates Blues getting to 98 for the loss of 7 wickets in their 10 overs. Rayan Khan was fabulous, 39 of 19 deliveries. Harshit Seth got that impetus towards the end, 20 of 8 deliveries. Clint Birkinshaw picked up a couple of wickets. So did Ronak Vaswani and Danny Pawson with a wicket each. And in response, Reds got to that total in just 9.1 overs with 6 wickets in hand. Clint Birkinshaw once again amongst the runs, 38 of 21, unbeaten 28 for Waltapa, and Vaswani with an unbeaten 21. Harshit Seth, 2 wickets to him. Unaib Rahman and Hazrat Bilal, a wicket apiece to them as well. Emirates Reds at the end winning this game by 6 wickets. Well, that's the second game of the day done and dusted. Let's have a look at what we've got in store for you. Coming up next is going to be match number 7, Ajman taking on Abu Dhabi. That's going to be live from the 7 Districts Malek Cricket Stadium in Ajman. It's going to be a cracker of a game, a thriller, I can promise you that. Stay tuned to watch that game. And let's dive into a short break, and when we come back, it's going to be the post-match presentation. Till then, stay tuned.
Clinical performance by Emirates Red as they beat Emirates Blues by 6 wickets to have their first win of the tournament. There has been quite a few performers in the team, but the player of the moment was Clint Birkinshaw for his brilliant all-round performance, 2 wickets and 38 runs. Iftikhar Ali will hand over the medal to him. Brilliant all-round performance for him. Have a word with us. Great performance. Not just bat, ball and captaincy, everything working in your favour.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. This is when cricket can be a nice game.
You lost, in fact, 3 early wickets. It was important that you stayed. You scored runs at a quick rate too.
Yeah, I mean, that's just cricket. I haven't had much opportunity, so I thought, hey, better not now take my opportunity. Had a few balls to spare, so yeah, it was my day.
As a team, your first win, you lost a couple of games earlier. Must feel very confident about this win.
It's always good to get a win on the board. I think for the team, I think we brand new team to iron out the mistakes and then try and come. I keep saying this 1% better. So if we come back 1% better next time, we can be a good team.
You bowl well, battable. Just tell us about the pitch. How is the pitch behaving today?
It seemed a bit sticky in the beginning, but after innings and a bit of rolling, it seemed to actually flatten out quite nicely. So it looks like a decent wicket to bat on now.
Played beautifully well. All the best for the remaining games.
Thank you very much.
Right, that's all we have from the presentation summary. We'll come back with the live action of the next game.